All right, welcome back to Unraveled. My name is Alex.
I'm Olivia.
This little parrot on my shoulder is Mushroom.
And this little parasite over here is Turnip.
Yep.
And we are here. The whole crew is here, reporting live for duty.
Yep.
She pushes up the middle of her glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Reporting live for duty. I don't know what that's from, but it makes me think of that. Oh, God, you guys get to see the daily makeout sessions. If that's reason enough. By the way, if you are listening and you're not watching, you can watch for free on Patreon. All you have to do is sign up, and you're witnessing before your eyes a makeout session between two lovers.
The cutest little man.
It's like if Smut got made into a 40-minute clip for Patreon.
With a mutt. Oh.
Mutt Smut?
Oh, yeah.
Ew, no. The people will turn that into something dirty and gross.
Oh, yeah. You got the peanut
Bonnie
butter.
Blue will be out there.
You got the peanut butter.
Making Mutt Smut.
Okay, no, seriously, though. Sit down.
Anyway, we are so glad you guys are here. Thanks for listening and or watching in.
Back on a Monday?
Yep. Reminder, if you forgot, it's Monday. This is our new day. And if you're not listening on Thursdays to Conspiracy Theory on Patreon, yo, you missing out, yo.
Yeah, you is.
Yeah, yo is.
Yeah, yo is.
I feel like I'm not allowed to say any of the things I'm saying anymore.
Yeah, we did a deep dive on Cracker Barrel. What's really going on there? Cut through all the hullabaloo about Uncle Herschel.
Uncle Herschel.
Uncle Herschel.
God.
That's the name of the person that victimized
Touches you. Yeah,
most
I was going to
people.
say,
Yeah.
I've never seen so many people gather to stand up for Uncle Touch Me in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've never seen an uncle in overalls get such overwhelming support.
I know. And I mean, at the very least, the way he has the straw hanging out of his mouth, you can tell he's your racist uncle.
Yeah, no,
you know
definitely.
what I mean? Like he uses the word plantation at least once a day. Usually in the phrase, I miss plantations, you know?
Yeah. He refers to his tabletop garden as his plantation.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's a good man.
You missing out if you're not over there. Come
But
this
real
week.
quick, we did that. We did a deep dive on Macron's wife, Brigitte's penis. If you know about, if you know,
Macron's
you know.
wife's penis.
Yeah, and now we just started one on the
chaotic conspicuous Kennedy Cox, or it was a very good Dr. Seuss riddle. See,
we've
again,
renamed it a few times.
You might know what it was if you were on Patreon.
Yep.
You would know. You'd get to see those secret titles. Actually, I think you can see the titles for free.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
fuck me then, huh?
You do? That's a
maybe.
Well, look at that.
Maybe. And you know how much work goes into those titles? That's 50 fucking cents worth of the Patreon right there.
But we didn't just do JFK. We got RFK coming. We got Bobby. We got Ted.
Marilyn.
We got, honestly, I just found out some stuff about like
Are you talking about Ted Cruz?
Ted Kennedy.
I was like, Ted Kaczynski? Ted Hill.
Ted, yeah.
Ted the Teddy?
I just also found out stuff about like the Kennedys that are like the Gen Z Kennedys. There's Gen Z Kennedys. So,
and I bet they're up to no good.
Yeah, some of them are.
Well, I mean, it's harder these days with TikTok.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are there every Thursday, and we have so much more coming.
Yeah.
And I might sound stupid again because apparently I don't know what's part of the free and what's part of the paid, but I think the poll was only seen by the patrons. The patrons. The patrons.
The patrons,
yeah.
The patrons.
Yeah, so, and we just recently took a poll about what content was next. Spoiler, everyone is very excited about JD Vance.
Yeah.
So
not excited
no
for him.
No, like about him.
To learn about it.
Yeah, to make fun of him. It's like a fun group setting.
So let us be your new favorite internet sleuths. Come give us a follow. It's $5. And yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. If you want to hold off until we got more of a catalog, we get it. There's going to be some bingeability there. So
that's true. But I mean, you're missing Cracker Barrel, man. You could have been right there with us being like, what's going on? What's going on? And we shared it live and you missed it. Anyway.
So yeah. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
All right, I'm good.
I'm doing pretty good, actually. I've had a rough year with my back. Like overall, I think I've talked about it a lot, but the last few weeks have been okay.
Yeah.
I went through a round of, I always mix up the letters. BPC, right?
BPC
injections.
Body Protective Compound 157.
Okay, scientist over here. He pushes up his glasses. He's like, would you like to know what the compounds are?
Did I do that?
So it's essentially a lab-made version of something your body
of your
makes a
gastric
lot
juices.
of when you're young, right?
Yeah.
And as you get older, sucks just like everything else, but it's supposed to like heal your injuries.
It's like a little it's like little red blood cells for your muscles, and they just go around and worker bees. So
if you're curious about it, I guess I'll say look it up, but don't look it up on Reddit. There's a lot of wild information out there, and it's like a very weird thing where I don't know if a lot of clinics don't do it, but it's like an at-home thing. It's
called peptide therapy, and it's pretty much just, I mean, they do a lot of IV and like literally B12 and different stuff like that, and it's just
it's like something that go along like an IV for like performance athletes, like rehydrate, refuel, blah blah blah.
Technically isn't FDA approved, so if you look for it online, you will still be able to purchase vials of it,
which is terrifying. That's the way that terrifies me, and it costs a hell of a lot more to go to a clinic and get it done. But to me, it's like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of. It's probably what's kept me away from heroin my whole life.
Yeah,
so I'll keep that mentality. I don't self-inject.
We have a friend who had a hip replacement young, and it got rid of his arthritis.
I mean, I think it got rid of his pain.
Well, it helped, and this is the first thing that's gotten rid of your pain. So
I don't know if it's gotten rid of, but it's minimized.
But it enables you to work through the problem areas, which is what we needed. So if you've got crippling pain.
Look it up.
Give it a shot.
See if it's for you.
And if your IUD about exploded in your body, maybe look at the position of your hips, not just what's going on with your
IUD. I don't know. I don't even know if I've told that whole story here ever. That'll be an episode for some time. But I was having issues with my back and my hips and everywhere that was kind of like all in one spot. And my IUD was like jammed into my body.
It was bent.
It was like a whole
little T. Oh, it looked like a little J.
It looked like a T from a different language.
Yeah, it looked like a little fishing hook just waiting.
She's speaking French up in there.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's been it's been like an okay week. We've had friends in town.
Yeah.
And we were gonna go to Catalina, and then it kind of just became like, honestly, we have to do that one day, but. The idea of this is why I could never live in like Staten Island. The idea of taking an hour-long ferry to even get where you're gonna go is like, fuck me. And in LA, an hour and a half is like probably the minimum to Long Beach, right? At that any reasonable time of the day to take the ferry. So we didn't go. We've been hanging out with our friends who are here for a few more days from Scotland.
Worth it.
I know. I think we should plan for it.
So
like,
good.
I want to like stay
ride
one
around
night.
in golf carts.
I want to stay one night.
Yeah.
I don't want to just like go for the day. I want to like stay and wake up and have breakfast and all that.
Yeah, on Catalina.
Like, it just feels like so much work. Like, you remember when you go to like the zoo with like your parents and you bring a picnic? Did you ever do this, or am I the only one that?
And not in Vegas, we don't really have a zoo.
Fair.
We had the
it's
tigers.
Also way too hot. What do you mean the tigers?
The tigers at the MGM.
Oh, okay.
Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, on the corner of 4th and Main. Just the tigers. They roam the fields.
What did they call the shark reef we had? Do you know about any of these?
No.
There was a tiger exhibit for Siegfried and Roy that you could go to at MGM. We had the shark reef, which was at Mandalay Bay, was like a aquarium
yes, I do know about this. I actually think I was there.
We had the body exhibit where you could see like all the dead bodies.
Yeah.
That's what we had for zoos.
That's fucking hilarious that your zoos were like public tourist attractions.
Yeah, and they were very localized.
That's so funny. It's just like women in their bikini tops from like Idaho visiting, and you're like, did you go like field trips to places like that?
No, not that. Maybe to Shark Reef, yes. I went as a kid, and I do feel like maybe we did take a class there. I do recall that you could like reach in and touch the little baby stingrays.
Stingray, yeah, you can feel they're so soft.
But that was like in the time of Steve Irwin and all that, and I was like, I'm not touching this fucking stingray.
You didn't do it?
No.
Oh, you're one of
Am
those.
I crazy?
So one time I went to Vegas. It's funny that you say maybe you guys didn't have, and this was like a while longer, and it was like an hour outside of Vegas. But my very first time I came to Vegas, I've never been like a big drinker. I mean, I came when I was 21 and it was fun to come. But the very first time I came was actually to go to this place that was an hour outside of Vegas. And I cannot fucking remember what the name of it was. It's since been closed down, I believe, for animal cruelty.
Animal Sanctuary?
Maybe. And
I know. It was, I'll look it up.
It's like an hour drive outside of Vegas. And they got closed
down, I think, a few times.
So I've like always wanted a monkey. Like always. I just think they're like the most fun little animals. And it's like really hard to hold a monkey.
Yeah.
Like they make it seem like it's so easy. Like you can just like go to like a petting zoo and hold a monkey. You cannot. Like, no one has monkeys for petting. And I saw my ex, his family lived in Vegas, and they posted photos from that one weekend. And I messaged them and I was like, where the hell are you? Where is that monkey? And they told me, and I was like, I told my ex, I was like, we are going to Vegas. And it was like actually dope. Like, it was probably really mean for the animals, but I have so many photos of me holding like baby kangaroos, baby monkey. There was an otter exhibit where you could like sit down on the ground and the otters would like climb through your pockets. It sucks when something so cute is like bad for them.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. It was like a massive thing in Vegas. Like, it was a big, when it got shut down, like they had to find homes for these animals.
I'm surprised they didn't kill them.
It wasn't the lion habitat, was it?
No, I don't know. I'll go back and find my pictures and see if it says it anywhere like behind me. But it was like exotic, not overly exotic animals, but exotic enough for that. Like, I specifically remember there were like 2 different kinds of monkeys. There was a kangaroo. There was, I think, like a weird parrot that spoke. And then there was this like entire otter exhibit, and they had like a pool and you had to like go into the pool area, and they were like, don't come in if you don't want to get wet because these things are like filthy. And there was like a tribe of little otters, and they were like these little fucking ninjas. They would like, literally, they were like, take everything out of your pockets. And
was it ruse and more?
Sounds right. But sure enough, some lady did not. And like within 2 minutes, there's this, like a group of 6 otters that are throwing a tube of chapstick back and forth, like playing monkey in the middle.
Yeah.
It was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
She's never getting it back. Did it kind of look like that when you pulled up?
Yeah.
Might have been this one. It was like an hour out of town.
Anyway.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah. So that was why I went to Vegas for the first time, but I also happened to stay at Mandalay Bay. So that time I actually got a full zoo experience. I saw the sharks and I drove to see the monkeys.
If you're from Vegas and you remember the name of it, I think it was named after a woman. There was one that was probably like 2004 to 2008-ish. It had a few little...
Let me think.
It was on the news a lot.
Well, so I turned 21 in 2011.
Yeah, no.
So it would have been that year.
I don't think...
went.
Yeah, I might be thinking of a different one, but...
Anyway, it was a very fun experience. I realized it wasn't great for the animals, but it was a great day for me. And sometimes... That's what we have to focus on, huh?
Yeah.
If we were worried about everyone who didn't have a great day today, honestly, maybe we should all be a little bit more worried about everyone who didn't have a great day today. Maybe the country would be a little better, but...
Yeah, and it was that love that she got while taking part in the inhumane treatment of animals that led her to... No, I guess that didn't... Okay,
what?
So... I was just trying to find a glass half full to you mistreating otters, but...
Oh, no. Okay, I'll find one. It was something my ex-husband and I shared together.
Yeah.
And he enjoyed the otters more, so I'm going to say that, you know, it's like as if I had accidentally voted for Mitt Romney or something. It'd be like, it was more him than me.
Yeah,
you know?
okay. All
anyway.
Right. Well, we're going to go see Tiger King next week.
Isn't he still in jail?
He might be, but...
Some
meth head is running that operation.
It's probably the one who got the arm eaten off.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite one of the whole series.
Alpha.
I literally want to rewatch it that is so wild. Like the fact, I know I've said this on here before, the fact that she like came to work late and was like, yeah, I was in the ER this morning. I woke up in the middle of the night. One of the tigers looked hungry and I went in and it ate my arm. So
it's like when a girl goes back to 12th grade the day after she gives birth and you're like, oh, you want to provide a good life for this
and leaves
kid.
The newborn with her mom, and you're like, "Oh, this is how this is gonna be."
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's the first time of many you leave her with your mom late at night to go dancing.
Mm-hmm. That's how you turn out, Casey Anthony.
Yeah, I was thinking more. What's that song? My name's Hope Yo.
Oh, my name is Hope Yo.
What's the song? What's the?
Wyclef
Just because she
Jean.
dance.
Oh, what is it? Yeah. Just cause she dance go and don't make her a hoe, no. Perfect Gentleman.
Yeah. That song probably comes on once a month while we're in the car, like on Spotify, and we're just like, hell yeah.
It's my DJ knows what's up.
I don't know. I don't like my DJ most times. The thing I don't like about DJ is that he plays he acts like it's like he's learning you, but at the end of the day, it's always just songs you listen to. He just changes the order of them.
Yeah.
It's like, no, give me music that sound like the songs I listen to.
Yeah.
He just finds new ways to give you the same shit you always listen to.
Yeah, I never really got that from him. I always just get what I want from him. But the playlists, you can normally find similar stuff. But then you gotta dig.
I know, it's
you gotta
so
look
much.
for art that speaks to you.
Listen.
It doesn't just come to you. That's why Sabrina Carpenter is. It's fine, you know.
I'm into it. I'm into this album. I like this album a lot more than the last.
Okay, but her last one, your give a fucks were on vacation too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
They still are for that.
Yeah, pop music's not supposed to
I'm
be.
working late.
If you love pop music, or if you love like just trashy sitcom,
Like if you
track,
like Maroon 5 and The
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory, you have no personality.
yeah,
It's
you're
just
just like it's okay. You're probably doing more for the world than I am. You
no,
know?
I think it's okay to like those things and other things. I
Mhm.
like both of those things in some ways,
Well,
but they're not like.
And I think, I mean, as comics, I've had to grapple with this. That most people are like, I'm into underground hip hop, but when it comes to comedy, I just like Bill Burr or whatever. You know what I mean? Like just whoever the big one is at the time.
Yeah.
You know, I like Matt Rife, but I like you know.
I think it
when it
depends.
comes to literature, I know underground stuff. You
Well, I
know?
think it depends how much you like want to invest in that thing. Like it's
Mhm.
like some people who don't like comedy at all are like, all right, I'm gonna get into one person so at least I can, go to the comedy club.
Mhm.
But they're not out there like watching the
Yeah.
tapes of Patrice O'Neill and like learning about like,
Mhm.
I don't know.
I like how I said underground literature. I'm pretty sure that's just
What is underground?
self-published.
That
I
sounds
guess
like
these
graffiti
days.
to
Yeah,
me.
underground. Dude, I'm an underground literary.
No,
person, you know?
officer, this is underground literature.
No, I'm an underground author. I'm underground. What does that mean? I have a blog. It's pretty successful. No one reads blogs anymore. I'm underground. I have something for you that might upset you a little.
Oh, I always love these. It's about fucking Southwest again.
Nope, this just in what might be the first blow to the economy that white women actually feel.
Well, this white woman's been feeling it for months. So.
Lululemon shares tumble as weak demand tariffs spark profit warning. People say they've lost their innovative edge.
I think all three things are fair. I also think that Lululemon, I think it takes a lot. Like we talk about this with airlines, it takes a lot to sustain like a lifetime brand, right? Like Levi's has been around our whole lives, right? Most, I think, right?
Yeah.
They're 80s, aren't they?
Yeah, but we still go through phases
But what
where
I'm
the cool
saying is
kids aren't wearing
to
it.
even
Yeah.
enter that of like sticking
Legacy.
around where
Uncle Herschel.
like you go in between like Kohl's and then, you know what I mean? Back,
yeah.
like then you're relevant again. And I think that takes a lot. And I think Lulu was huge like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And now there's been so much like internet innovation, like Vuori, like things that sort of are the hot new thing.
Aloe.
Yeah. And I do think that I can see their tariff, like they're Canadian, Lululemon. And I know that's not necessarily going well between us and them.
Also, I think we were probably a bigger market just because if you talk to Europeans, they make fun of the fact that Americans wear leggings.
They wear like $100, $200 leggings.
Sweats,
like, we our friends are visiting from Scotland, and we were joking about like the concept of Supreme. And if you're not in LA, you honestly might not even know what Supreme is. I'm confused about like who is shopping for that brand outside of like the rich kids from the hills here.
It's literally just a matter of like it takes sweat equity. It take like you either have to get in line or you have to pay someone to get in line.
Yeah.
The drops are limited. If you say something is limited, people will rush it. I mean,
Yeah.
call now for an extra 5%.
So it's
while
sort of like
supplies
this
last.
hype beast meets like anime sort of feel. Like it's like wide leg pants for men.
Yeah, it's very like steeped in like skate culture too.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like a guy that we know who actually works at our dispensary and has become friends with Alex is like a super like sneakerhead and loves clothes like that. Like that very.
Yeah.
What else do you call that besides hype beast culture?
It's urban fashion.
Yeah,
It's
and
fashion. Honestly, you mentioned Patrice O'Neill. He said something interesting a long time ago about being black. He was like, yeah, I don't want to wear suits. Like other black dudes see me and they know that I'm wearing a $2,000 jumpsuit. You guys see me and I look the same as like the crackhead, but other people see me and they're like, oh, that's an $800 cap and those are $1,500
You guys have already
sneakers.
proven you can't tell our faces apart. Don't act like you can tell my suit apart.
I think that's what the world.
Oh man, I saw Biggie Smalls in a suit earlier today.
Yeah. You know, when you see like every now and then, I've saw 'em more in Denver than I really see them here, but like girls who like dress anime every day, like cotton candy pink hair and shit, you know, and like
the whole thing. Yeah. I'm convinced those are OnlyFans girls or girls that have to get ready for that anyway and then just like go. Like they're probably working at Starbucks editing the fucking dildo riding video they just shot.
You might be right. I mean, they at least started in the cosplay world.
Yeah,
you know?
There's a chick that she's got to live nearby us because we've seen her like 4 times. But there's a Starbucks a few blocks from our house and she always sits on the patio outside and she is always head to toe in pink. Her hair is pink and she has a tiny dog with her.
Pomeranian.
Like a white Pomeranian that's dyed pink.
Yeah.
And we're convinced it's...
Yeah, but I think some people like Supreme or like that, it's a matter of if you know type thing. It's not for other people. Yeah. It's for us.
It's for the people who know.
Yeah, it's for the people who know.
Yeah.
Like
it's like car. Like here's the thing: a Honda Civic can be like have $100,000 worth of shit put in it, or it can be the shittiest Honda Civic that your older brother left you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and people who don't know cars are like, yeah, he has a Honda Civic, but people who know, like, he has the Honda Civic. You know what I mean? So it's probably like that too. It's like to some people, you're wearing a sweatsuit that's Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, for $6,000 it's Fruit of the Loom.
And literally they'll have
worse quality, more expensive.
It'll be a Hanes tag in 100% cotton Hanes t-shirt, like the kind you get at Walmart, and they'll like just iron press on their logo.
Or they'll like write with a Sharpie over. Yeah. Like they do expensive brands. I mean, if you haven't heard of Golden Goose sneakers, I'm obsessed with them, but again, it's another one of those. It's like, it's so stupid. It's $700. Like any sneaker, no matter what, for $700 is crazy.
Yeah.
But then they come dirty. It's like, see, I can't even say it without loving it. I want them so bad.
Again, if you know, you know.
It's just cool to me that it takes that. Like, if I bought something that cost like a ton of money, like if I bought myself a new Louis Vuitton or a pair of red bottoms, I would spend at least for however long it took for something to happen. Like when you get your new guitar, the first time you scratch something, right? Yeah. That sick feeling, like you know it's coming. You're like I just fucked up the most expensive thing I've ever owned, but I had to use it. That you don't have to feel that way when they come dirty.
Yeah, I know there is a trend in the guitar world of buying beat up guitars. So,
it's nice.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a nice feeling. When I accidentally put my fat foot through my holy jeans, I'm like, well, thank God those weren't my jeans without holes.
Profit forecast on Thursday signaling a slowdown in demand. Shares of the company fell about 14% after the closing bell. The sportswear maker has failed to spark a wave of buying from consumers grappling with inflation and the Trump administration's volatile trade policy. Once the trailblazers in athleisure, Lululemon has lost its innovative edge, now squeezed by luxury newcomers like Alo Yoga and private label dupes with comparable fabric tech at lower prices.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. Amazon, and like, I'm not a fan. To me, it's like, you know, one of the sins to buy Amazon fabric and put it inside your pussy while you work out.
Yeah.
But like, I've seen so many like fashion bloggers and TikTokers who are like, check out $24 versions Lulu.
It says copycat culture highlights how far the moat has shrunk. The Vancouver, Canada-based company's dour forecast for the second half of the year comes as U.S. holiday spending is expected to see its steepest drop since the pandemic.
I'm sure.
2025 outlook includes a hit of about $240 million on gross profit from higher tariffs and the removal of the de minimis exemption. The company said with expectations of about a $320 million impact on operating margin in 2026.
Crazy.
Have you heard about this? The de minimis is a U.S. customs exemption that allows duty-free and minimal paperwork for international shipments under $800. So essentially, when you buy stuff from overseas that's cheap and you don't have to fill out any paperwork, it's because of this. And there's been a suspension to that.
Yes, I have heard about it. Yes, I have heard about this. Yeah. I think that's also why I've been ranting about this for like, I don't know, 2 straight weeks as I ordered a package from China. I'm a big fan of like Temu and SheIn. And here's the thing. A lot of people are like, that's fast fashion. That's fast this. So is Amazon. So is any of it. I am sick of living in a world where they profit and we suffer.
Yeah.
You have taken everything. We can afford nothing. Is it worse for the environment? Yeah, but so is fucking defunding the EPA. You know what I mean? I didn't get a choice in that. So fuck off. I'm going to get 99-cent candles that take 6 months to arrive from China.
Yeah.
But anyway, my Temu shipment.
But you won't work out in leggings. You get
No, I
from
won't put them
China.
inside me.
Okay.
No sex toys, no leggings, no underwear, no condoms, no lube, no beauty products. Jesus. There was a documentary that came out like probably a while ago, but it was about the black market, stuff like that. You may have seen it, and it was about what's down in downtown
The fashion
LA.
district.
And there was like, this was back when Kylie Jenner's new lipstick was like massive before pre-billionaire.
I remember this.
And there was a chick who got her lips like
glued together.
like
a few of them.
She needed like cosmetic surgery. Like she had no lips when they got it. Oh my gosh. So anyway, stay away from Korean beauty, especially when it comes from China.
Yeah. Also, I saw that, speaking of same kind of boat, but what declining cardboard box sales tell us about the U.S. economy?
Nobody's moving.
So everything gets shipped these days, right?
Oh.
Everything. So they're saying a good early signaling of our digital economy. And
see, you know what's interesting? You may be right, but I would also argue that. So for like 2 weeks, I sold these shoes on eBay, and I've needed to send them out. And as like things I've ordered have arrived, I've been hoping one of those things will come in a box, and they haven't. They all come in those like shit
envelope
bubble wrappy, like that are, you know what I mean? Like it's. So I also would argue maybe that is true, but I think that also companies are shipping the cheapest possible way that they can.
Yeah.
And I don't think as many people are shipping in a box anymore. Thoughts?
They don't care how it arrives?
No, I don't think they do.
You're probably right. You are probably right. This is pretty crazy. It does say that in a country where consumer spending makes up almost 70% of the economy, consumer spending,
country?
70% of the economy, any retrenchment in retail activity tends to put economy watchers and government officials on high alert. But
do you think our government officials are on high alert?
yeah, I think they're lying to us about it, but I think they're watching very close. I think they're going, nothing to see here.
They're like crazy. Our bank accounts feel fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild
like
out
when
there.
I was a kid and this girl told me she was pregnant. I was walking around looking at my cell phone, having panic attacks for 3 days. And my mom was finally like, what the fuck's going on? You know, like.
I thought you were going to be like, your mom was like, all right, just put her at the top of the stairs and one of us will charge her.
But the whole time I was like, nothing. No, I'm good. But I'm like pacing. Or like the dad in White Lotus. They're like, what's wrong? He's like, nothing. I'm fine. You know, so.
I like how you said when I was a kid.
I was a boy. I was a lad.
This girl in the jungle gym was like, yo, I'll hit you up about my.
Yeah, I was a boy. I was a kid. I handled it terribly, like a kid. So I don't even have any news about this. There is an article about it, but to be honest with you, I haven't been able to bring myself to read it. But big news this week on my guy, Luigi Mangione's face has been stolen and used to promote a short sleeve button down on SheIn. Yeah.
Speaking of. And apparently it was AI generated. Did you read the article?
No, I did not.
It was apparently AI generated, and SheIn said it was a mistake. And as soon as they realized, they took it down. But it sounds to me like that wasn't until after the shirt sold out.
Yeah.
So
something tells me they're going to have a lot of mistakes like this because they are a Chinese company, and in their country, they can do that. They could rip off your products. They literally have Apple stores that look like Apple stores, but nothing about that. None of the profit in that building goes to Apple. They sell fake iPads. They sell fake iPhones. They sell fake AirPods. And you'll be like, oh, this is an Apple store. So
yeah,
there's no like, what do they call that? Intellectual property isn't really protected there. So his lawyers can be like, honestly, you know what's funny? His lawyers have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. But it is, I mean, I guess it's sort of like dangerous for anything to be like represented by your client.
People have done this to Taylor Swift a few times now.
When again, I mean, it's kind of interesting, this idea that aren't they trying to charge him with like domestic terrorism or something? It's like, yeah, no, we're not. You're not gonna plaster my client's face on a Chinese
You can't
ad.
tell me that he sparks feelings of fear around the country when
I would
his
argue
likeness.
fear is the least thing he sparks.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say exactly. This shows that his likeness alone will.
If
move
anything,
products.
maybe they can use it.
They're gonna let him live and just like give him a podcast from jail. He's gonna be selling Squarespace or something.
I mean, I don't think he wants that. I hope like.
Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, I guess if that's the only option, but like, I don't see him taking this the way the the Menendez brothers very much were like, at least one of them, Lyle, I believe, was like on the phone with the reporter trying to get his book out, and that's what fucked up their whole first trial because all that information came out.
Yeah.
I don't see him being excited for something like that, but do you?
I don't know. Maybe.
He strikes me as much more if you give him a Substack once a week, he'd put something out.
Yeah, well, I think he's another one that we should kind of keep an eye on. I'm curious to see where it goes.
The New York Post put out a like an AI simulation, and it says hunched and hideous digital model reveals what influencers could look like in 2050.
Ooh.
In quotes, her lifestyle has left its mark. I'm gonna post this in the Patreon, but this is what today's influencers or tomorrow's hunchbacks of Notre
Honestly,
Dame.
the funny thing is because they always like stick their heads out to like make their heads look more three-dimensional.
They call that tech neck these days too.
Yeah, the duck lips.
I also love that she like
still has
eczema.
nice tits.
Yeah, I mean,
it's funny. Like
it's important to keep them up.
When they initially talked about what technology would do to us, have you ever heard of people say like we're going to become aliens? You know, like our skin gets pale because we don't go outside, and our bodies get frail because we don't exercise, and our heads get big because we need more brain power, and we start to look like aliens. And then people talk about we'll start having babies engineered in test tubes, and we won't use our genitals anymore. And we look. That's like the long road to people technology making us look like aliens. Is what people say.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it's hotter than. She makes it look hotter than aliens do.
Yeah, I'm confused about why she got skin disease on her face.
Probably from lack of vitamin D and staying inside, or
okay, so
the Kylie lip stuff from the fashion district.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, so it says this was done by casino.org, and they devised Ava, a digitalized representation of the complications of years of content creating, like Oscar Wilde's 1890 Gothic tale, The Picture of Dorian Gray, for the social media age. From endless brand trips to Las Vegas to the daily grind of filters and photo shoots, her lifestyle has left its mark. Why do they sound like they're writing the bio for Depressed Barbie?
Look at her.
Backed by medical research, Ava's appearance is the sum of influencer habits. You're right. You know what she does still have? Nice tits and that thigh gap.
Are her feet turned in?
Yeah,
to achieve the thigh gap.
This ghost of Xmas future has poor posture and chronic neck pain due to perennial social media use.
Yeah. What has she been doing on her knees so much? That's what I want to know. What do they say?
What content do you think she was making? Tech neck. That's what I said. Some researchers have suggested that frequent smartphone use can lead to the use of a non-neutral neck posture of the development of musculoskeletal disorders. So this flex neck posture can increase the pain of the cervical spine and induce muscle strain in adjacent portions of the cervical spine.
Yeah. Now add obesity to her, and that's what most regular people are going to look like in 30 years.
So honestly, Ava's still crushing it, is what they're saying. If she could just get that scabies on her face cleared up, I think she'd be fine.
Is her hair falling out? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, she has thin hair. But again, influencers in 2050 are going to be 60 years old. Yeah. Whose hair isn't falling out? Anyway. This flex necks... Wait, I already said that.
Babe, if NBA players replace 60-year-old women, I'm pretty sure that companies advertising online are going to be replacing them too.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, honestly, AI is already replacing influencers.
Yeah. Oh,
if
look at that.
if influencers start getting this skin disease,
I mean, the funny thing is, I do know people that stay in their house a bunch who end up looking like this.
I'm trying to see if
not
it's
even the Technic, but just like the pastiness and the
Here's what it says. Ava
rash.
boasts skin irritation, inflammation, and patchiness. Oh no, from daily layers of makeup, frequent skincare product swaps, and constant cosmetic application. Oh no. This comes amid a rise of people flocking to Turkey. Oh, this is a New York, but this is a New York Post article. I thought this was a British article, but
No,
are people going from America to Turkey? Is that
Might
how
be-
bad the economy's fucking
it
getting?
might be the procedure.
That the flight and the turkey bum is better?
Maybe the Turks do it a little better. Well, honestly, in all fairness, with all of the chaos that's taking place at the border right now,
Mm-hmm.
if you live in New York, the flight to Turkey is only a few hours longer than the flight to Mexico.
Yeah, well, yeah, it
And-
depends, I guess, what part of Mexico.
And
but-
like over on this part of the world, we would never go to Turkey, but we could drive 3 hours and get.
to go to Mexico,
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah, who knows?
If you don't know, Turkey is like a big.
We've talked. Well,
yeah,
if you haven't,
yeah.
we talked a lot about it back when we
Mhm.
first started doing this podcast.
Yeah.
About Fringe.
Yeah, a
But-
lot of like plastic surgery tourism happening there. What do they
A
call
lot of
that?
people
Body
from-
modification.
Yeah, and a
tourism.
lot of people from the EU and the UK go there because it's sort of like their Mexico for
Yeah.
procedures, and they're doing a lot of sort of experimental
Mhm.
stuff there.
I mean, we could just go to Miami. We did
Yeah.
an article about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but Turkey and Brazil are like two of the places I've seen influencers going to get that eye color change
Mm-hmm.
procedure done, where you could like go blind immediately.
I'm pretty sure Turkey and Brazil are two of the places I see where influencers go and they get killed too.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
those
yeah.
are-
There's like two hot ones that have died in both those places
Yeah,
recently.
very recently. So
It says basically it's because of also long-term exposure to LED lighting, such as ring lights and screens, can accelerate pigmentation. Hours spent editing and live streaming content can unsurprisingly take a toll on one's peepers. Dark circle, blue light glasses, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm gonna post this image. You guys should see it. It's horrifying.
yeah, my favorite part about this story though is you think about the hottest girls that there are right now.
And that's how they're gonna look.
Yeah, and
That makes me happy
in
too.
30 years you're gonna see them at the supermarket with tech neck and catfish lips and
Fucking old makeup
splotchy,
face. Yeah.
balding.
Yeah, it makes me happy too.
Walking all
But
weird.
they might still be getting in their G wagons.
Their posture's all
sucks.
decrepit.
Yeah, I know. But again, I think that might be all of us, and they might be.
You know when you see those old ladies and they're like, I went to dinner with a Reagan one time. Like those are going to be the lady. That's what ladies that look like that are going to be like. I flew on Epstein's jet once.
And you're going to be like, you?
You?
How you?
She goes, I was flown. Dan Bilzerian hit me up and I said, no, thank you. Mhm. Wait, no. Back in my day, Dan Bilzerian said I was quite the dame.
Like when they show Kate Winslet get old at the end
Yeah.
of Titanic.
Yeah.
yeah.
I used to have the attention of many followers.
Attention.
Your grandmother, all her reels would get shared from this land to that. Oh.
And she also used to not shit her pants.
Yeah. The
To be young.
good luck to all the influencers and their future neck
Technics.
problems.
Yep.
And
Hang in there.
hang in there.
You'll die without health insurance one day, rest assured.
Hang in there, baby. We're gonna get your tech neck fixed.
Baby, we're going to take you to Turkey to fix your tech neck.
Baby, we're gonna take you on down and get your tech neck lined up.
And hell, while they're there, maybe they'll fix your turkey neck too.
My buddy Jeremy down at the VFW, he's got a chiropractor in the next town over. Said they could rub that tech neck out in about 12 minutes.
Now it'll leave lasting trauma, but 12 minutes is all it takes.
But let's be honest, you've been on Dan Bilzerian's jet. You already got trauma. Get on in the bus, baby. Let's go.
And you already had your neck in weird position.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's pretty much all I got. You got anything fun to say?
that's all I have to say.
Well, cool. We are back again next Monday here on Unraveled. This Thursday on Conspiracy Theory with the wrap up of JFK's cock, or
The cocks of the Kennedys. I don't remember what it was.
I think it was something like the Curious Calamity Cocks.
the Curious Calamities of the Kennedy cocks.
Something,
yeah,
yes.
something like that.
Yeah. Sam I Am. What are the other? Dr. Seuss. I do not want green eggs and ham. Something Sam I Am.
I do not want them.
Sam I Am.
Yeah. Are you my mother?
I'm your brother. Is that right? I don't
No.
know. I don't know that one.
Oh, you don't know Are You My Mother?
I don't think so.
Well,
I was more of a Shel Silverstein and the Giving Tree kind of gal.
oh, the sidewalk where the sidewalk ends. Okay.
Make me cry. They're all sad. They weren't as a kid. Read them as an adult. They're all sad. Yeah. The Giving Tree is about a little tree who grows up with a little boy. And it talks about like how he it shades him in the sun. And then like, I don't know, because he like gets cold in the winter or the fall, all his leaves fall off to like build the little boy a nest. And then the little boy carves his name and then he brings his wife there one day. And like the tree dies and never sees the boy again. It's so sad.
Oh.
It's really sad. It's probably more like a metaphor for like our parents or like those who nurture us.
Maybe more just the drug-induced ramblings of a guy named Shell.
Maybe.
Hey, I'm Shell. I mean, who's Shell?
I don't know. It's crazy that you knew it was a guy.
Yeah, I did know it was a guy. He's a bald guy. I can see his picture from the back of the book.
He looks like one of those weird psychiatrists who might touch you in his office. Like you went in to talk about like sexual issues and he was like, well, show it to me.
You know the meme of like the doctor with like the big eyebrows and the teeth like the.
Yeah. You know that show Love? The doctor who runs that Sirius XM show that she ends up having sex with? That's who I'm thinking of.
That's Shel Silverstein.
He looks exactly like that. Yeah. Do you know who I'm thinking of?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyway.
But this picture looks...
Is he dead?
Long.
Okay. I was like, wait.
That's been us.
We've been here.
I've been Alex.
I've been Olivia.
This has been Mushroom.
Still am also.
Yeah. This has been Mushroom. This has been Turnip. We've been rambling for far too long. So until next time, we bid you adieu. We'll see you on Thursday on Patreon. And...
farewell.
You say it.
No, that's your line.
Well, that's all, fucks.